Hello, and welcome to Finish Your Crafts podcast. I'm your host, Wendy Adams, crafting my way through life one project at a time. On this podcast, we inspire creativity, share crafting tips and tutorials, bringing you closer to the joy of making. Today's episode is a special one. I'll read my latest blog post, A Tale of Gardens and Friendships, a Journey Through Time and Tomatoes. Join me as we dive into a heartwarming story that spans generations and gardens, highlighting the beauty of friendships and the joys of gardening. Many of us are busy and prefer listening to content on the go, so I'm here to bring you the blog directly to your ears. Sit back, relax, and let's embark on this journey together. Published on July 15th, 2024, this blog post takes us back to a special time in my life. I was recently inspired by a memory that came flooding back as I was harvesting my first batch of Roma tomatoes. In the serene community at the base of Bernie Mountain, memories bloom like the tomatoes in Wendy's garden. From her childhood summers spent with Grandma Helen at her home and visiting with neighbor Pauline, to the present day, Wendy and her husband Brian cultivate and grow friendships with their neighbor Stephen. Join Wendy on a journey through time and tomatoes, where the bonds of community and simple moments weave a tapestry of love, friendship, and cherished memories. When I was a child between the ages of 5 and 10, I spent countless summers in the small town of Bernie, California, visiting my grandparents. Their home was modest, but the memories made there were grand. One of my most cherished memories involved my grandmother Helen and her delightful neighbor Pauline. Separated by a simple chain-linked fence, these two women shared more than just a boundary. They shared a bond that resonated through their daily conversations. Almost every day, Grandma Helen and Pauline would meet at the fence, leaning over the metal links to exchange the latest gossip, laugh at life's absurdities, and offer each other support. I don't remember having toys at Grandma's house. She would give me kitchen items such as pretty colored aluminum drinking cups and a bucket of water to play with. Once when I was older, she gave me a paintbrush, varnish, and an old dresser to paint on, but that is another story. Listening to their chatter, I felt a sense of warmth and security from their friendship. Fast forward to today, and I find myself echoing the past in a heartwarming way. My husband Brian and I have worked in our garden for 3 years. It's been a labor of love, transforming our garden into a haven of greenery and blooms. We've also developed a wonderful friendship with our neighbor Stephen through this journey. Stephen, much like Pauline, is a regular presence in our lives. He's often seen in his front yard, headphones on, lost in a podcast, or his favorite tunes. Our interactions started small, with a wave here and a nod there, gradually blossoming into a genuine friendship. Today at 9 a.m., something special happened that transported me back to those carefree days in Bernie. After years of nurturing our garden, I picked my first batch of Roma tomatoes. The bright red fruits nestled in their wicker basket symbolized our hard work and patience. As I was slicing the tomatoes to prepare a sandwich, I reminisced about all the incredible women who have helped mold me into who I am today. With a heart full of nostalgia and a basket brimming with tomatoes, I waited until I saw Stephen in his yard. I caught his attention and I asked if he would like some of my freshly picked tomatoes. His beaming smile and a heartfelt "absolutely" response warmed my heart. I felt a deep connection to my Grandma Helen and Pauline in that moment, understanding the joy they found in simple neighborly exchanges. It's a beautiful reminder that while times change, the essence of human connections remain timeless. As I continue to tend to my garden, I cherish these moments of friendships and community. Like my grandma and Pauline, I found that the bonds we nurture are as vital as the plants we grow. Sharing the fruits of our labor, literally and metaphorically, enriches our lives in ways that transcend the boundaries of time and space. Stay tuned for more stories from my garden, where memories of the past and the joys of the present intertwine to create a tapestry of love, friendship, and growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey through gardens and friendships. I hope you enjoyed this story and found inspiration for your creative endeavors. For those who want to see the images that accompany this story, including photos of Grandma Helen, visit finishyourcrafts.com and check out the blog post, A Tale of Gardens and Friendships, A Journey Through Time and Tomatoes. There you'll find photos that bring this tale to life. Until next time, this is Wendy Adams, crafting my way through life one project at a time. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a rating, review, and comment. Like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you listen to this podcast. Your support helps me continue to bring you inspiring content. Cheers and best wishes.